Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope you all are doing okay. Today we will continue our lesson on the perfect verb tenses. We had the first lesson last week and we will finish remaining two today. First, you have to log in using the apluslearn.com. So this class is for the G5, 6, 7, and then 8. But we will take up the perfect verb tenses under the grade 5. Okay, so when you go to the grade 5, you can see the perfect verb tenses, and the lesson is choose between the past tense and past participle from the perfect verb tenses. Alright, so we'll start now. The perfect the perfect tense usually tells about something that has hard or will have happened. Okay, so the perfect verb tenses tells you about something that has had or will have happened. It uses a form of the helping verb to have with the past participle of a verb. Alright? The past participle of a verb is usually the same as its past tense form, but not always. So basically it's the same, but then sometimes it changes. Some verbs have irregular past participle, you have to remember them. So we have verbs that ends with ed like this, mhm, like this, the past in the past form, and then we have the verb that do not end with ed, they're irregular. Okay, so you have to be the one to remember the past tense form of these verbs. Okay, so Toby had seen that movie. I have run a marathon. The tree has grown taller. Claire will have eaten dinner. Alright, so the past tense does not use the helping verb to have, it uses the past tense form of the verb. Now, Toby saw that movie. I ran a marathon. The tree grew taller. So these have uses all the irregular past, okay? Claire ate dinner. Alright? So you have to take note of the perfect verb tenses, alright? Alright, let's look at some example. Complete the sentence with the correct form of the verb. Johnny dashed to leave the blisters on his hand uncovered. So, what do we have here? Okay, so he knew to leave the blisters on his hand uncovered. Okay, hi to you all on the chat. Now, oh no, I think my watch has dash, has what? Broken. Okay, these geese have dashed here all the way from Canada. These geese have flown Okay, so it's using the irregular past tense basically for the perfect verb tenses, right? So let's move on with our test. You can share your answers if you know them. President Clinton often dashed about the importance of a good education, often spoke or spoken. What do you think is the right form of the verb to complete this with? Spoke or spoken? So, Miss President Clinton often spoke about the importance of good education. Hi, hi, Eliana. Okay, I don't think Martha has dash that's beautiful dress before. Wore or worn, which is the right one here. So we have one has worn that beautiful dress before. Okay. Wendy has dashed to attend Stanford University in the fall, has chose or choosing. So remember that the perfect verb tenses uses has, hard, or will have happened. Okay, so choosing or choose. So we have Wendy has chosen to attend or Wendy has chose. So choosing to attend Stanford University. The crowd dashed until people were spilling out the door. The crowd grew or grown. Grown or grew. What do you think is the right one? Alright, so we have the crowd grew until people were spilling out the door. Runners they dash with a big bowl of cereal. So runners they begun or begun. What do you think? So runners they begun with a big bowl of cereal. These geese have dashed here all the way from Canada. These geese flown or have flew here all the way from Canada. What do you think? So these geese have flown or have flew here all the way from Canada. So if you say have flew, it is not correct, but you have to say they have flown here all the way from Canada. Tonight I will have Dash finding Nemo 4 times. Tonight I will have seen or I will have saw finding Nemo 4 times. So is it see or son or saw? What do you think? So after tonight I'll have seen finding Nemo 4 times. Okay. Isaac dashed to leave the blisters on his hand uncovered. New or known? What's the right one here? So Isaac knew to leave the blisters on his hand uncovered. So, oh no, I think my watch has broken or has broke. I think my watch has broken. If you want to unblock someone, just tap on the person's name, like just a long tap, and then press it down a bit, and you can see the report or block. Probably you can see if you've blocked her or not. All right. All right. Harry's father dashed from Italy to America in 1972. Come or came? What do you think? Oh, that's the problem. Oh, since they cannot see each other's accounts, then it's a problem. I'm not sure why that happened though. I will check that for you guys later on, okay? So, Henry's father came from Italy to America in 1972, okay? I have dashed many steaks, but this is by far the best. I have eaten or I have ate. What do you think? I have eaten many steaks, but this is by far the best. The water in my cat's outdoor water bowl dash overnight froze or frozen. Alright, so the water in my cat's outdoor bowl froze overnight. You have dashed me to a lot to think about. You have gave or given me a lot to think about. Which is the right one here? You have given me a lot to think about. Given. I dash a red and blue max for Halloween. I chose or I chosen. That's the right one here. So I chose a red and blue mask for Halloween. So chose. President Clinton often dash about the importance of a good education. Spoke or spoken? What do you think is the right one here? All right, so spoke about the importance of a good education. All right, so that's it for this particular lesson. If you haven't done this, you have to make sure you complete it. We will move on to the next one, which is the last. All right, so we have form the perfect verb tense. All right, so we have the perfect tense usually describes completed action. It tells about something that has had or will have happened. Now, to form the perfect tense, you have to use the form of a helping verb to have with the past participle of the main verb. For most verb, the past participle is just the same as the past tense form. And for the present tense, it tells about something that has happened or has started happening already, and it uses the present tense form of the helping verb to have, which is has or have. Then we have the airplane has arrived at the gate already. John and Erica have played the violin for 5 years. The past perfect tense tells about something that had happened before something else. It uses the past tense form of the helping verb to have and had. We had finished dinner by the time Tim arrived. Then we also have the future perfect tense. It talks about something that will have happened by a certain point in the future. So will. It uses the future tense form of the helping verb to have, will have. The rest will have started by noon tomorrow. So let's look at some example. Complete the sentence with the present perfect form of the verb. The editor dash no, the editor suggested a new title for the novel. So has suggested, not just suggest. So the editor has suggested a new title for the novel. Our apple tree produced over 100 apples this year. Has produced. Okay? So remember that we have to include the past perfect tense, present perfect tense, and future perfect tense. Kwan signed the contract already. Has signed the contract already. Okay? So we'll move into the test and you can share your answers with me. All right, so the paper towel absorbed all the water. So complete the sentence with the present perfect form of the verb. So is it absorb, has absorbed, or will absorb? What do you think is the right one here? So we have has absorbed. The editor suggests a new title for the novel. Suggest or has suggested or will suggest the present perfect form. So the editor has suggested. The dinner replaced its old chairs with bright new ones. Future present perfect tense also. Has replaced, will replace, or replace. What do you think? Has replaced. Okay. Over the years, the adobe walls dash crumble. So present perfect form. Crumble, half crumble, or will crumble. What do you think? So we have crumbled. Okay, so they've crumbled. All right, so Crumb signs the contract already. Present perfect form. Sign will sign or has signed. What do you think? All right, so we have has signed. Our neighbors plants rose bushes in their front yard. Present perfect. Have, will, or plant. What do you think? Okay, so have planted. Brandon finished chapter 3 by tomorrow. What is the future perfect form here? So we have will have finished. Okay. Our apple tree produced over 100 apples this year. So has produced or will or produce for the present. All right, so we have has produced. Okay, so that's it for a lesson under the perfect tenses. Do you guys have any question? Can you tell me before we finish? All right, so since we have no questions, we'll end here for today. Have a good weekend. See you all on Monday. Bye, everyone.